All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello. Okay, I think I'm live. So let me know if you're out there. Let me know if you're watching. Hopefully, I did this right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, I'm checking my. Oh, and there it is. There it is. I am officially live. I see a heart. Oh, I think that was from myself. I sent myself a heart. Let me know if you're out there. I'm posting on the interwebs right now. Hey, Elizabeth. Hello, hello. Who else did I see? So Elizabeth is here. And I know I saw one other person here as well. So open it up. Hey, Maria. Oh, welcome, welcome. So as you can see, V is not here, but I brought in her card um, to honor her space. So that's her card, the Hierophant from the Pocket of Peers, tarot deck. So I've got that hanging with her. So her energy was just a bit off tonight, and we had a little chat beforehand. So she's going to take the night off, but I am going to be here. So Elizabeth, hang tight, and I'll be asking to see if anybody wants a reading soon enough. So just do a little welcome. Whoever's hitting the heart button, love it. Thank you so much. Is Norm here? Norm is usually the one hitting. No, I think it's Maria. I think it's Maria. So once we get to that point, Elizabeth, it's just hang tight, and when I give you the thumbs up, you're gonna go, yes, Maria, I see it's you. And thank you for all the hearts. That's one of the best ways you can help support those of us out here. So if you don't know, hey, Robin. Okay. So, hey, Robin. So, if you don't know, my name is Mitchell Osborn, and every other Monday night, V and I are usually here doing some psychic shenanigans. But V is not here, so I put her card, the Hierophant, up. In spirit, she'll be here with us tonight. I will be doing some readings shortly, and we'll go from there. But first of all, how y'all doing? If you want to let me know maybe where you're watching from, anything else was great. I'm looking to see what's going on out there. So, so Robin, looks like you're tagging somebody. Cool, I love it. Yeah, if you want somebody to get on here, tag them. Say, come watch. So, yeah. So Elizabeth, hang tight, hang tight. So how are you guys doing? What's going on? Let me know, what's happening in your life. Elizabeth from Minnesota. Diana, how's it going? It's going well with me. It's been a rough, I won't say rough, but it's been a very unusual couple of weeks. It's public knowledge on some of my Facebook pages and things like that. Yay, Delaware, Robin. But my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, was in the hospital for 21 days. In the last 14 days, sedated and on a ventilator. And they did finally remove the ventilator last Saturday. And all her three kids, all in their mid-20s, got to say their goodbyes. So it's been a little unusual couple of days, very melancholy, somber. The effects of COVID are pretty powerful. So thank you, Robin. So yeah, I appreciate it, Carrie. Just keep my brother, his three children, all three of their significant others, my sister-in-law's sisters, her mother. Keep all of them in your prayers. It's been a rough one, but you know, five of my pretty much significant family members out of about 20, have had COVID. A year ago, one brother's wife, and then a fiance a while back, and then in the last month, um, brother, his wife, and then even another nephew that, he's fine. But yeah, so thank you, Angelique. Thank you. And like I said, just, keep all of those of them in some beautiful high vibration as they deal with this grief and work through it, because they're working through it in their own way, in their own time. in their unique style and feature of that. So yeah, Robin. Yeah, I am non-clinical, but in a hospital setting in a wellness center, and it's been pretty tough. Like we've had to reinstate some things, and we're in Florida, so we're in the Florida and Texas are kind of the rough spots right now, the new hot spots. But yes, so staying in the best high vibration I can, the best health that I can, and doing my work, this work and the work that I normally do, 9 to 5 basically, or it's like 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. So, so yeah, so interesting times for sure. So, and like I said, V is not here, but there's her Hierophant picture. I thought I would hold some space because what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. And when I draw a card for you, I'm going to put the card there so you can see it a little clearer and I don't have to hold it the whole time. So, all right, it is 6 minutes after. So, hey, Jonathan James Daly, it's good to see you out there. Hey, Barrett. Who else did I miss? Teresa, oh my gosh. Hey, Teresa, it's good to see you. I'm scrolling back up. Hey, I think I said hey to Carrie. I might have acknowledged you, Carrie, but I might not have said hey. So, hey, Carrie. I'm scrolling back up, but I think I got to everybody. Thank you, Barrett. And like I said, we all work differently and adjust differently, to death, to, that stuff. And, some people who do the work I do as a psychic and medium still have a very difficult time. And, it's very interesting. Sebastian, who is a cat here in our house, and many of you might know Sebastian. Hey, Natasha. Sebastian was at my sister-in-law and brother's house about 11 years ago when I went over there and I was like, oh my gosh. And he comes walking towards me and I'll never forget, I heard, oh, thank God you're here. And I knew like he's supposed to come home with me. And they called him Walter at the time. And I took a picture. I even texted it to Fabian and he didn't say anything. And I thought, okay, dodge that bullet. Because I'm not usually the one that brings animals home. So later that night, it was February 14th, Valentine's Day. I remember because I was over there to give my nephew his birthday card, which was like a couple of days before. And I said to Fabian, "You didn't say anything about the cat." And he's like, "Wait, what?" Huh, huh. He was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You go back and get it." So I said, I need some time. So I went back on Thursday the 19th and I picked up Walter and then became Sebastian. We chipped him, we neutered him, and he's been with us. So he was in the presence of my sister-in-law. And Sunday morning, I was sitting on the edge of my bed and I was having a conversation with my sister-in-law, who at that point had passed. And I was just talking to her out loud and, expressing all my, feelings towards it all. And it was a wide range from anger to love and joy and laughter. And at one point when I was talking in this like 2-minute conversation, Sebastian kind of goes, and just lets out this weird sound. And he was sleeping on the end of the bed. And I was just like, all right, even Sebastian's saying hello. So it's kind of cool that he had the connection there. But anyway, so yes, hey Natasha. Yeah, Sebastian is a cool spirit animal. He's a jokester. So I'm asking spirit something. So I wasn't sure if I was going to share this because I don't want this to be a freak out thing for people. But, after this weekend, I thought, my goodness, there's been a lot of death around me. And I started thinking, this is 2021 and I do numerology and it's a big part of my life. And so I'm born March 14th. And if you do your year, the way you look at your year number, the numerology for your year, you take 3 March 14th, the day, the year 2021. You add it all up and you get 13. 13 is the death card. So February 2nd, we said goodbye to Jade, an outdoor cat that was very close to Fabian. A week later, February 9th, we said goodbye to Bartolomeo. In the meantime, Sebastian was wavering, and we just started jacking him up with oral steroids, and we backed it off to a nice regimen where we have to give him something every day. But he's good. He's fine. He was stopped eating, was losing weight, and they're like it's cancer of the kidney or liver or something. But he's good. I feel like we're going to get a couple more years out of him, and we're happy with that. And then May 1st, Sheldon, who was 19 and a half years old, we said goodbye to him. And then here is, a sister-in-law. And, that's three animals. And hey, Amy, thank you so much for the big hugs. I just saw your name down there. So that's three animals and a human in this year. And Fabian is 826. So even his number, no, excuse me, 926. He is, that's 9 plus 2 plus 6 is 17 or 8. I'm 3 plus 1 plus 4, which is 8. So we're 8 numbers. So in every year, we're always clicking along at the same rate. Now, I'm March, he's September. So there's a little distance sometimes. But from right before my birthday till right before his birthday is when all this, death just started happening. And it's also number 4, which is the Emperor too. But it's I do tarot and it's the death card. So it's been a very interesting year. And I say that because I don't want people to think, oh my God, it's a death year for me. I can't handle it. Death is about transition. Death is about, one door closing, a new one opening. Hey, Christine, welcome, welcome. So yeah, so it's been an interesting, very interesting year. I love that next year will then be a temperance year, one of balance. And I also quickly did my sister-in-law's numerology. And, this whole year is a temperance year. But, and some people believe up to your birthday, it's still the prior year, which would have been the death 13. So interesting kind of numerology and stuff like that. So how did I do that? So Maria, what you do is you take, so it looks like you're born February 19th. So you take 2 plus 19, which would give you 21, plus the year 2021. So that's 2042. So 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 8. So this is a year of power and authority, self-mastery, business success, material wealth, organization for you. So this whole year is that for you. So yeah, yep, nothing more constant than change. Hey, Chris Jamison Matthews, it's part of life. Yes, it is. And and like I said, some people deal with that much better than others. And so I'm very conscious when I step into an environment of a family that just sees just complete pain and loss, maybe regret, maybe worried about things unspoken, all this kind of stuff. So that's why, my whole ask is just, hold that family, and including me, just up in a beautiful place of high vibration as they heal and grieve and heal and all that good stuff. So, hey, Maddie. So yeah, so I'm going to do some readings now. V is not with me, but she's here in spirit, as you can see, and she may actually be watching. Who knows? If you're watching, V, we love you. We love you. So I am going to do, just because I'm going to do a little different, I'm going to just do 6 readings. So here's how this works. If you, 2 weeks ago when I was here and we were here, if you got a reading, please don't raise your hand yet. If you're first time seeing me tonight, get ready to do something, but hold off, don't do it yet. And then if you were here 4 weeks ago, maybe wait like a minute before you hit yes. So hey, Lewis, good to see you. So if you would like a reading from me tonight, and I am going to let you ask a question, and I may help you rephrase it. If you would like a reading from me tonight, to give me permission, you need to type the word me, M-E, in the chat box. Go. Send it now, and I'm taking 6 because with V not here, and I'm going to let you ask a question. We normally do 8, but I just don't want to get overwhelmed. So the rules are type the word me in the chat box, and that will give me permission to give you a reading, and then I'll ask for the question later. All right, boom. Oh my goodness. So Sandy is number 1. So Robin is number 2. Chris is number 3. Make sure I'm looking at it right. Sandy, Robin, Chris, Maddie, number 4. Denise, number 5. All right, Denise, Elizabeth, number 6. And that was it, Elizabeth, number 6. And here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to see if I can pronounce this right. Ivali, Ivali and Glynis, I'm going to put you down as 7 and 8. And if I get to it, I will do it. So Ivali and Glynis. So Ivali, you have to let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. So Ivali or Ivali? Ivali, you let me know. I don't know how you're going to tell me. So, all right, so here's the order. Sandy, then Robin, then Chris, then Maddie, Denise, and Elizabeth. And then if I get to, bye, Amy. Thank you so much. Sending you a beautiful hug as well. And then if I get to 7 and 8, Ivali and Glynis. So, all right. So, listen to how this is going to work. So, when I say you're on deck, meaning you're next, you want to type your question in, but don't hit send yet. Don't hit send yet. I'll tell you when to hit send. But, Sandy, you go ahead and type your question in and send it to me because you're first up. Robin, you're on deck. So, get ready. Have your question typed in, but don't hit enter yet. Now, here's another thing that you can do. If you did not get on my list and you would like to piggyback on somebody's reading, yes, I'm allowing them to ask a question, but you just ignore that part and listen to my response and let it apply to maybe your own question. You don't ask the question, you don't tell me what number, but you can pick a number 1 through 6, or you can just allow all the readings to resonate with you. So you're welcome, Glennis. Oh my goodness, from Australia. You're in tomorrow. Glynis is calling from the future, people. I love it. I love it. All right. So Sandy, let me see. Did you hit enter yet? So Sandy, hit enter on your question. Try to avoid yes or no questions. I'll answer them, but then I may rephrase them with your permission. So Robin, get ready, and then Chris, you'll be after Robin. So, all right. So Sandy, oh, will I move home this year? So Sandy, I'm going to go ahead and read that as a yes or no question. And so I've got my cards here. So I will read that as a yes or no question, but then I want to ask you, Sandy, is that your goal? Is your goal to move home? Because then I'll ask the cards, what can you do to make that happen? So let me ask the cards, will you move home this year? And that means for the rest of 2021. Will Sandy move home this year? So I'm shuffling the cards, and so will Sandy move home this year? The Strength card. So it's number 8. This is all about success. This is Leo energy. I'm going to say this is a hell to the yes, only because it is about success. And, you know, you're asking yes or no. This would definitely be a yes question. So also, Sandy, let me know if your goal is to move home, and then I'll ask the cards something you can do. Something that you can do to definitely make it happen, because we all have free will. And even though the card says yes, you can free will yourself right out of not having that free will. If that makes any sense. So, all right, so Sandy, let me know. So, and this is one reason why I'm like, you ask yes or no, and I can just give you a yes or no. So Sandy, yes, it is a goal of mine to move home. Okay, so now let me say, what can you do to make it happen, Sandy? All right, so second card. All right. Oh, the faith card. Trust, believe, and have faith. So I would say the biggest thing is this is a 5, and 5s are all about shifting, moving. It's that pivot point. And this is also very Capricorn energy. No, not Capricorn. That is Taurus. Oh my gosh, that's the bull. What's the bull? Is that Taurus? Taurus, it's not Aries. I know that. So wait, but now I'm all confused. So, so the Hierophant, I'm looking now because it's like my mind is all in a different place. So where is my cheat sheet? Where is my Hierophant? I think that is the Capricorn. No, it's not Capricorn. So someone help me out here so I don't have to look that up. So I would say for sure, set the intention and continue to hold that. And also be conscious of any authority figures that are telling you what you need to do to make the move home. You know, if someone's like saying, we need to hire you, get that. Hey, Melanie, you know, then definitely follow that. And if you need to learn a little something to push things along, like learn how to write a contract or do something to get you there, then definitely do that. So I feel like it will definitely happen with strength and faith. 2 major arcana cards. So that's definitely some big stuff. Hey, Robin, go ahead and hit enter. So, because it takes about 30 seconds to get there. And Sandy, I hope that helps, especially with a little bit of guidance, but also with a little bit of kind of, feeling that it definitely worked. Taurus, thank you. I knew it was either Taurus or Aries. So yeah, that's so funny. Sometimes I get that confused. Taurus, Aries. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I always see Emperor as Aries. Wait, am I thinking it right? I'm gonna not think anymore, people. I'm just gonna read the freaking cards. So yes, thank you, Gloria. It's a symbol for Taurus. Oh, it's not resonating with me. Isn't that funny? You're welcome, sir. Welcome, Sandy. So Robin let me see, did you hit enter, Robin? So I'd like to know what my dear friend, I'd like to know about my dear friend and if they are okay. It's been a rough few weeks. So I, I, I asked Spirit to give us information that we are privy to. And I say that because basically what I'm saying is, I'm not going to psychic spy on your friend, but what I am going to say is, what information do you need to know and Spirit is willing to give you about your friend? That's what I will say. So Ace of Coins. So I really feel like they're in a place of new beginning, new start. This is coins, so this is about money, resources, finances, the body, all the earthy stuff. So I feel like they're at the precipice of a new beginning and a new start. And I like, look at the muscles on this dude. They're strong. There's a buck with horns. So we've got just some great strength going on with them. So I really feel like they're okay. So, and so Robin, with your permission, I'm going to ask what you can do to best support your friends. So let me do that. What can you do to best support them? Four of Cups, just hang tight. Just keep them in your thoughts in a positive way, because the Four of Cups is not about movement. They're pondering, they're waiting. It can be seen as hesitation. This is Cancer energy and Moon. So those really are powerful two combinations, Cancer and Moon. So, and the Cancer energy is very protective. So I can see your protective nature, like, worrying about them. But this basically makes me think of, give them their space, allow them whatever's going on, just hold them up as that cup is being held up. Just hold them up in a beautiful place of beautiful emotions. Avoid any like, why aren't they calling me? You know what? Give them their space and just continue to say, okay, whatever they need from me, I give them right now. So Sandy, you are welcome. All right. So, and Robin, I hope that makes some sense. And then Chris, hit enter on your question. You're next. Maddie, get on deck. Get on deck. So we're going to Chris, and this is number 3 if you're piggybacking on any of the readings. So Chris, your question is, and then Maddie, get on deck. And if you chose number 2, that was also for you. And this is number 3. So Chris, I just got my Actors Equity card. Congratulations. I was never part of Equity, but I was a Screen Actor Guild member for about 21 years. Should I wait until 2022 to go back to school, to go back to my theater? Okay, should I wait until 2022 to go back to my theater career? So let's do this. So I'm assuming you're thinking, should I go back to my career right now, or should I wait till 2022? So let's look at immediately going back versus waiting till 2022 to go back to the theater career. So let's see what that looks like. So immediately going back, 9 of Wands feels like you'll be just busting your butt, working hard. This is Sagittarius and Moon. And it feels like you'll just be, working hard, auditioning. Perhaps you'll get a gig and do it, but it feels like it'd be very difficult work. If you wait till 2022, what does that look like? Even harder work. It's almost like no matter what you're going to do, it's going to be hard work. But here's the thing. I like that it's work. So both of these are Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarius, my cheat sheet, expansion, self-assertion, enthusiasm. So I love how these almost like glow in the light. So Moon was Sagittarius, and I can't remember what that symbol is, but definitely Sagittarius energy and definitely work. So I feel like it's good work, like you'll be working, but it could be like you're working double duty, mask on, you prep for the show, and the next thing you know, you're put on hold, but they're still paying you, and you have to go sweep floors. It's like, so it could be all kinds of like just multiple different kinds of work. But honestly, whether you start now or wait, it looks like the cards are saying you're just going to be working hard no matter what, no matter what. So yes, oy vey. So Chris, I hope that helps. And break a leg wherever you go. And if you're not a theater person, it's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. Um, and then Maddie, go ahead and hit enter on your question because it takes about 30, 40 seconds. Dang, Maddie. So, oh my gosh, Maddie. So my husband just passed away a week ago. Is he okay? So Maddie, I'm not going to pull cards for this. I'm going to tap in to spirit here. So first of all, I'd like everybody here to hold Maddie up and the family and whoever else in high vibration. Um, I totally keep getting like a cigar of celebration, like the birth of something. So Maddie, you have to, this is, when we do mediumship, it's kind of tough because there's such a lag time. So as I say something, if it makes sense, say, yes, that makes sense. And what I said, you need to repeat what I said so I understand what you're replying to, or else this can become very convoluted. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing like this Groucho Marx, like a cigar, like a celebration. I just keep hearing, I made it. The journey was quick. Um, I keep being shown California, so I don't know if there's a California connection, but it's like I'm in sunny California. It's just like this beautiful kind of connection. So like I said, Maddie, let me know what makes sense by repeating what I say. Yes, that makes sense. The cigar, if there's a reference to who did I say who did the cigar? What's the silent screen actor person? Um, so yes, I'm trying to think what else. So your question, is he okay? Yes, yes. The cigar shows me success. I made it. Um, they're saying invite them into your dream time. So anybody who lost anybody, an animal or human included, when you lay down, okay, it doesn't make any sense. When you lay down, then hold on to that. You may smell cigar smoke. You may be invited to, what is it when you pass out cigars, when there's a birth of a baby or something? Just hold on to it. I'm trying to remember Groucho Marx, is that who I said? Groucho Marx kind of a thing here. But you can invite them into your dream time and connect with them. So that's a really cool thing to do. But I also tell people, when you invite someone or an animal or a person who's crossed over into your dream time, then it can be very challenging because when you wake up, it was so real. So I always say, invite them in and say, come when I can handle it, come when I can remember it, come when I'll be able to, understand a little bit more fully. Because if you're still in grief mode, because it seems so soon, however that transpired. So yeah, so like I said, Maddie, it is a challenge to do mediumship work this way because it takes a little bit more energy, takes a little bit more give and take. So let me know if any of that makes sense. If it doesn't, you can say no, it doesn't. But also, when you say no, it doesn't, you need to let me know none of it makes sense, or no, the cigar doesn't make sense, or no, California reference doesn't make sense. This is, like I said, this is the challenge when we do mediumship via chat room. So Denise, go ahead and hit your question, hit enter there. And then Maddie, this is not where I like to sell, but if you want to get like a personal session with me, you can go on my website. We can book a session where we get to focus in real time on that and connect. So yeah, so let me know. Cigar, yes. California, no. So yeah, so again, I keep hearing, looks like we made it. And I can't remember who sings that song. But yeah, so there's looks like we made it is a song that I keep coming across to. Dun, 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 dun. Who is that? Somebody let me know who that is. That might be another key point. Um, so thank you, Barrett. Oh, Denise, did you already post? I'm looking back up. Denise, did you already post your question and I missed it? You said, sorry to be so heavy. So Denise hit enter on, okay, there it is. Okay, so, oh wow, there's a lot going on tonight. Yeah, so Denise, that's okay. My brother's on life support, and what does Spirit want me to know? How can I help your parents? Okay, let me pull cards for that. So how can you best help? I'm going to just say the family, including brother, including parents. How can you best support and help the family? So let me pull at least one card, if not more. So this is for Denise. So Knight of Wands, first of all, do whatever like action movements offer help. I don't know if you're near them or you can, run errands, do things like that. But, the Knight of Wands is Leo energy, so this is leadership. Maybe take charge, maybe do some things, make some calls, whatever needs to happen. You might, I don't know if you're going to be the one where you might have to step up and make some decisions. I think about, the weekend with my sister-in-law, and, all the kids were there, and I have a feeling her kids had to make more of the decisions than my brother, because he was just beside himself. And not Barry Manilow. Thank you, Gloria. So Maddie, I'm jumping around, y'all, sorry. But Maddie, let me know if Barry Manilow is a connection as well. And you know what? Go listen and look up the song Looks Like We Made It by Barry Manilow, and look at the words, because sometimes the song lyrics Beyond Me can help give you some comfort about where your husband is and the connection there as well. But Denise, I'm going to pull a second card as well, specifically for your parents. Be there for when things fall apart. So this is the Tower card as well. So between these two cards, there's a lot of fiery energy. This is Mars, so there's a lot of movement there. And there also could be like a lot of anger and frustration as well. Yeah, so just be there for them when things start to shift and move and change. So, all right. And also, if Looks Like We Made It is a reference for you, Denise, hold on to that as well. So, oh, yes, Barry Manilow. Okay, good. Yes, said that. Thank you. Did we get that right? Yes, Barry Manilow. So, let's see. Robin's working hard. If there, Maddie, let us know if there was any California reference. I think you might have said no to California, yes to the cigar. So Denise, I hope that helps. I hope that made a little bit of sense for you as well. So Elizabeth, go ahead and hit enter on your question. And you guys, at the end of the night, I'm definitely, and I will probably get to Eva Lee and Glynis. Let me know if both of you are still here. Don't hit your question yet, though. You're welcome, Denise. You're welcome. Okay. And those of you, especially those of you dealing with loss and things like that, and sick family members, stay around to the end if you can, and we'll do just a little intention setting for all that's going on, and with the power of this group, it really will make a difference. So Robin said she's my sister by neighbor. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, Elizabeth, give me your question, Elizabeth, if you're out there. Glenn is still here in Tomorrowland. Yes, Elizabeth, put your question in ASAP. Okay, Eva Lee. And so, is it Ivali? Maybe it's Ivali. I love names, so that's why I'm so about it, because I always try to want to pronounce it correctly, and I always love to know if there's a meaning behind it. So Elizabeth, please put your question in. You need to have it ready. And Ivali, have your question ready, as well as Glynis, but don't hit enter yet. Hey, Alice. Yes, Alice. There's a lot of sorrow out there. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of transition. And I've said this to many people over the last 18 months. From a high spiritual level, this has been a year of amazing, powerful energy. Many people have ridden the wave and have grown and have learned, and many of them have grown in all different kinds of ways. Their businesses have grown, relationships have grown. They've even said goodbye to people, and they've still grown through it. And then many have just become angry and bitter and frustrated. And it's like, you can ride the wave in, or you can let it pummel you to the ground. So, all right, Elizabeth, yes, I hope my family loves me. Miss Maggie and Toby, do they like Jackson Nand? I don't understand your question. Um, I hope my family loves me, Miss Maggie and Toby. Do they like Jackson and is it Haval? So what's the question, Elizabeth? I don't understand what the question is. Is it do they like Jackson and Havel? Are those people? Are those animals? Jackson sounds like a person's name. Havel. I don't know if that's a Jackson and Hazel. So, all right. So your question is, you hope your family loves and miss Maggie and Toby. Do they like Jackson and Hazel? So I'm going to ask the cards, do they like Jackson and Hazel? Okay, the dogs. Okay, gotcha. So, all right. So do they like Jackson and Hazel? So let me pull a card for that. So 9 of Wands makes me feel like there's a little adjustment to it. So I don't know if Jackson and Hazel made a beautiful transition into the family, but it makes me feel like there was a little work involved. This is Sagittarius energy. So it feels like there could be a little work involved. Let me ask the cards, what can you do to ease any of the transition or the hard work that is going on, or maybe the frustration or the changes that happen? So what can you do? So Queen of Swords, I love this. You can let everybody know, especially animals, and I'm an animal communicator. You can let all the animals know, what's going on. This is the house. We all get along. These are the humans. You listen to them. Let everybody know that, this is a cohesive environment and we're going to work together. And this is Queen of Swords. She speaks her truth. It's a Libra energy. So as you speak and try to maintain balance within the fire of the household, the Sagittarius energy. So make sure you're finding that balance within the house and all that stuff. So hopefully, Elizabeth, that made some sense. Hopefully that made some sense. All right. Robin, Maddie, let's schedule a private reading. Robin, yeah, let me know if you want to, vigilosborn.com, and we can do it virtually. We can, if y'all are together, great. If not, we can go from there. We'll figure it out. So we'll talk offline. All right. So, hey, Sonia. Wonderful. I'm glad they're great dogs. So, all right, Eva Lee, hit your question. Let me know what your question is. And then Glennis, get your question ready. And then we'll do an intention setting for all the pain, sorrow, loss, challenges that are going on right now in the world. So, all right, Eva Lee, or Ivali. I'm going to go with Ivali. So, you're welcome. Evail. Evail. How my parents decide to pronounce it. Gotcha, like it's Evail. So, it was supposed to be Ivali. Oh, I love it. No wonder I keep going back and forth. There are changes in location coming from me. No idea where. What is the overall energy of this transition? Okay, beautiful. So, I like the question. So, what is the overall energy of this transition? What's the overall energy of this transition? Oh my gosh, I am shuffling, people. Woo! Overall energy, first of all, it's a 10, which is endings and you're starting over. So it's like, because a 10 it boils back down to 1. Sagittarius energy, that's about transformation, that fiery energy. But it looks like overall energy is a lot of work. You may be exhausted, maybe from a physical move or something. But overall, it's a 10. So it's like a new beginning, and you've changed because you've been through 1 through 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back to 1. You're different, you've changed. So it really looks like there's the overall energy is that. So let me ask the cards, what can you do to best utilize the energy and have the best outcome and experience? Trust. This card came up a lot tonight too. So trust the transition. It's a 5, so that's about transition. And then, ask for help from those who know how to do it. Like if you need to move, maybe go get a professional moving company. If you're having difficulty with signing papers or reading something, get someone who's in authority that can help, because the Hierophant, card number 5 in the Major Arcana, is often about the leaders, the religion, big organization, big company, teachers, authority figures, that kind of a thing. So so definitely reach out for that kind of help if you need to. So evail. All right. And Glennis, go ahead and hit enter on yours, and then we'll let you go to bed. So, Eva Lee, if that made some sense, let me know. I hope so. Okay, Robin, yes, you're together. Backdoor neighbors. Ah, gotcha, 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 gotcha. So yeah, email me if you have any questions. Otherwise, you're welcome, Eva Lee. Otherwise, Robin, otherwise you can just go right there and book a session. But if you have any questions before, just private message me somewhere. All right, Glennis, what is ahead with my health, please? All right. You're welcome, Eva Lee. Oh my gosh, it's 9:40 a.m. tomorrow. I keep thinking it's like 2 in the morning or something. I forget it's literally a half a day ahead and plus an hour or plus 2 hours. All right, so for Glennis, what's ahead for my health? So let me pull cards for what's ahead for your health. The Sun card, this is bright, this is brilliant, this is beautiful, this is positive. So this is question 8. I'm sorry, Alice, I've not been saying the number, shame on me. Number 6 was Elizabeth with the dogs. So Jackson and Hazel. So for you, Glennis, what's ahead for your health? This is positive. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. The Sun card is just glorious. It starts, its birth, its beginnings. Let me ask the cards, what can you do to live and be and exist in a place of optimal health? All right, so let me ask the cards that. Get quiet, get alone. Go internal. This is Virgo energy. So yeah, so get quiet, get introspective, get alone, recharge your batteries. Maybe you need to rest, de-stress. I don't know what's going on, and I don't have to because the cards do know. So yeah, so Glennis, let me know if that makes some sense for you. And there we go. There we go. So that was 8. I got through 8 readings. Woohoo! So, oh my goodness, people. So I want to set an intention. So Glennis, let me know. And you're welcome, Glennis. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it worked. I'm glad the cards were clicking here. So we had a few people talk about someone who's passed away, someone on life support. Um, so Maria, you said Mitchell, yes or no? I asked the question in my mind. So 4 of coins. That is a no. For me, that would be a no because that's not really movement around. It's a solid. It's like the question is solid, but it doesn't feel like I get any movement. So for me, it makes me feel like a no. So if anybody else wants to post, and you can be general rather than specific. Thank you, Glennis. Um, Basically, what I'm going to do is just set an intention for all that's going on right now, for those who've been in the room, and collectively we will agree, if you feel comfortable, and raise the vibration for each and every person here and for their loved ones. But if you want to put it out there in text, it can carry power, or just keep it silently in your mind what's going on. But I'm going to wait maybe just about another 30 seconds to a minute. And then I'm just going to set a very simple intention that we can all say, and so it is together. And I would appreciate it if you write, and so it is, in the chat box once I'm done. So once I'm done. My throat's dry. Yes, Glennis. So feel free to post if you want, but the intention I set for all of us, whether you're watching this live or in the replay, is that we could all move from false beliefs, ignorance, and illusion into truth with love, kindness, and compassion. I set the intention that we all have the opportunity to receive just simply by saying, and so it is, that we would receive healing, guidance, confirmation, grounding, centering, balance, peace, harmony, alignment, joy, abundance, love, great care, compassion, health, wellness, safety, courage, encouragement. I set the intention that we would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest frequency of that divine source, that pure white light, love, God, goddess energy that we can. I invite any and all of your and my and everybody's angels and guides and those we work with on the other side into this time we have together to help us achieve all of this, whether we know who they are or not. And as long as they stay in a place of high vibration and play nice. To all of this, for everybody and their concerns, I say, and so it is. And so it is. And if you feel comfortable just typing, and so it is in the chat, that would be beautiful. If you speak a different language and you want to type in your own language, and so it is, however that may look, that would be beautiful as well. So yes, so Melanie said, take care of the people in Afghanistan. Yes, you know, this planet is, it's going through some pains. Thank you, Alice. That intention you just heard, I pretty much, if you sit down in front of me as a client, you're going to hear it. If you purchase a tarot card reading video from me, which I record especially for you, you're going to hear that as well. Yes, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Peace, love, wellness, abundance. Yes, and so it is. I see it all. I see it all. And so it is, everybody. Hey, Cecilia. So everybody, thank you for being here tonight. Yeah, it was an unexpected turn tonight. We had a lot of a lot of pain, a lot of crossing over, a lot of frustration with me as well. So if you're coming in late, we said goodbye to my sister-in-law over the weekend. Yes, Mari, Haiti as well, absolutely. But we said goodbye to my sister-in-law over the weekend. My brother's beside himself, and 3 children in their 20s. So, and she had 2 sisters. Her mom was still here. So yeah, I included my family and all that as well. So it's been a pretty powerful time. So gratitude for the oneness and love shared blessings. Absolutely. Thank you, Glennis. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to close this down. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, even though it's 7:47 p.m. at my time, and sit on the couch with my husband and be thankful and grateful for the things that I do have right now. Michelle, thank you. Yes, keep holding everybody up. So, yes, and I will end this way. Namaste, if you don't know, basically means the God or the good or source in me sees and recognizes that in you. And I love to say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me sees and recognizes the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. I say namaste, namaste. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening. And we'll be here in 2 weeks. It's Labor Day, so keep an eye out just in case. I'm sure we'll be fine for Labor Day, but you never know. So, and also you can follow me on YouTube. I'm doing usually a live every week. You can set a reminder and it'll tell you when I post something there. All right. Namaste. Talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.